Some fired at police, a house fire, and people ordered to stay in their homes. We begin tonight with a police standoff in Valley Station.
It started just before 6 on Woodridge Lake Boulevard. That's near the Snyder and Valley Station. It ended about an hour later. WDRB's Conroy DeLucia has been working to find out what happened tonight. Conroy?
LMPD says that officers pulled up, were greeted by gunfire, and then a fire was set. Now, those flames are out according to LMPD, but you can still see the home is quite smoky back there, and that's why we're this far back away from the scene. LMPD says this all started as the domestic violence call earlier tonight. LMPD Lieutenant Colonel Steve Healy tells us that when officers arrived, they were shot at. He says the suspect then barricaded himself inside the house and set it on fire. The suspect did come out of the home once the fire spread throughout the house, and that the suspect surrendered to police. That all according to LMPD. All this happening right around dinner time in a newly built subdivision surrounded by other homes and families.
People shouldn't have to live and experience things like this. And unfortunately, what caused this individual to do this, I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty traumatic for people in this neighborhood to have to see these things.
LMPD says no officers were hit by bullets, but a police cruiser was hit by at least one. No injuries have been reported. Police have not identified the suspect in custody yet or announced any possible charges. And while the flames may be out here on Woodridge, we've seen firefighters spray the roof a few times, watching for hot spots and also the smoke. Now, coming up at 11, you'll hear from a neighbor who was not in the neighborhood at the time. She was at Bible study when all of a sudden she started getting alerts and was worrying about not just her own home, but her neighbors. That's coming up at 11. Live from Valley Station with photojournalist Greg Schaffer, Conroy DeLucia, WDRB News.
All right, Conroy.